Hello, this is Michael, atheist and alcoholic. I am attending 90 AA meetings in 90 days. Nothing discussed in these videos will ever undermine the anonymity of AA. So tonight was meeting 60, and I almost said fuck it and did an online meeting because of the last couple. I'm glad I didn't. This was a good meeting. A welcome change from the last couple. The topic was on the first year of sobriety, and it was a good topic. There's a lot of people at this meeting, and no one had to be urged on. Nobody, shared for a inappropriate amount of time. One guy went on a little bit, but it was completely irrelevant to the topic, so it was fine. There was that one fucking guy though I brought up the other night that something like his fourth, fifth, and sixth word in his share was my ex-wife. Like it's almost every fucking share starts with hello, my name is such and such. I'm an alcoholic. My ex-wife. Like it's gonna be hard now, because I'm gonna be waiting for it. It's gonna be hard not to laugh when it comes. Yeah, but even his share was good too. It was relevant to the topic. It was fine, but it just made me laugh on the inside tonight. Hopefully, that laughter remains on the inside when it happens again. So, my share, a lot of stuff I've already said on this channel. I began my recovery journey in 2011. The past 13 years, I've had these long, long stretches of sobriety with relapses that continue to escalate regardless of how much continuous sober time I had between them. So I'd made it, 2 years, then 18 months, then a year, then 3 years, and 2 years. In the relapses, everyone was last than the worst. Sometime in that 13 years, the hangovers changed to withdrawal. And the last time required hospitalization for the first time in seizure territory. It was so fucking bad that I have yet to encounter the issue that I did all of the previous times, but that doesn't mean I won't moving forward. What I mean by that is I've had many first years, and for me personally, and it's different for everyone, the first year, especially the first couple months, are actually the easiest. That's when the memory of the pain of withdrawal is still fresh. I don't want to go through it again. I'm super motivated, but time eventually that memory begins to fade, and I start rationalizing, is it worth it? I know what it's going to happen, but it's been, a year, it's been 18 months, it's been 2 years. Is it fucking worth it for that reprieve to just turn off for what used to be a night and now would be at least a couple days, probably closer to a week? If I were to drink again, it's going to be a week-long bender. Um, Currently, that's there's that thought hasn't been able to gain traction. So my warning to any newcomers, of which there were many, is that if it's easy at first, it might not be. Some people shared that their first year or so was the fucking hardest, and then things get easier. But if it's easy out of the gate, don't get complacent, because that pink cloud dissipates, where the memory of the pain diminishes over time, and things can get tough later on. And I do wonder, if I had remained active in recovery, once I felt I was in a good place, how many of those relapses I could have avoided. Even if not all of them, less would be better. That said, I am grateful for the last relapse, because it was so bad, that I don't know, doesn't mean it can't, but I don't know if that memory will ever completely fade. Another thing I've brought up in video after video is they keep saying, keep coming back, it works. What fucking works? What are you doing? And maybe that answer is in the steps, which I haven't started, so maybe that's what works. But I think I've alluded to this previously, but from tonight's meeting, what I can see works is just the general sense of camaraderie that's built. Um, People with various health issues have support groups for a reason. Just knowing other people are going through the same bullshit is helpful in and of itself. And I can see how some of these shares definitely could give newcomers hope. That this is something that they can not defeat, but manage, I guess. Um, there was one guy too, his share, during it, he said that towards the end, he was in a place where he couldn't get drunk and he couldn't get sober. And even though I was a binge drinker and I had long time of sobriety preceding that binge, and when I knew I would have a long time of sobriety after, like the very tail end of that bender, that's the state I was fucking in, and it is terrible. Like that hit home. I remember being in a place where I couldn't even pass out. I couldn't drink enough to pass out anymore after, handle after handle of vodka over a week. And I didn't. I was terrified of sobering up, and I knew I had to eventually, but like I knew it was coming, and it's a fucking nightmare. So that's it. That's all I have for tonight. Only 30 days left, so I may just push through and keep doing what I'm doing, even though I'm repeating myself, and then pivot afterwards to finding some way to do the 12 steps, maybe make less meetings per week, less videos per week, but put more into them. So I don't know yet. But that's all I have for tonight. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you here again tomorrow.